Alright guys, look what I just got. Nintendo Switch. I bought it used, so this little thing drifts a little bit, so I had to reorder this Joy-Con, or a new one. It's only like $20 for the Joy-Con replacement, at least this one. But everything else came out perfect. There's no dead pixels, all the accessories work and came with it. And it's fine. So, what all is there to say about the Nintendo Switch? It's basically just a tablet, right? It uses run-of-the-mill, off-the-shelf ARM processors, the most powerful ones that there were at the time, as far as I'm aware. It runs on its own operating system, of course. It's it's a Nintendo game console, not a. It's not some Android tablet or something like that. It has motion controls and touchscreens though, so it's got all the features you'd expect in a tablet. The two ARM processors give it 1 teraflop of processing power, whereas the x86 processors in the Xbox One, the baseline of it, is about 1.3, and the PS4, the baseline of it, at about 1.8. So it's not too far off of those systems, especially considering that this thing can fit in your pocket, while those ones cannot. And there's quite a bit of third-party support coming for this system these days. They're basically treating it like an underpowered PC, basically, with their games, so developers aren't having as many issues trying to put games on a system like this as they were with previous Nintendo systems. Which is good, because I'm going to be getting Doom 2 for this thing, and probably Wolfenstein 2 for this as well. Because, yeah, those are pretty good graphics. And at the moment, I am downloading Warframe, because it's completely free from the Nintendo store. And, yeah. So, the one game that I did buy for it, though, was, of course, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. A lot of people try to compare it to, say, Red Dead Redemption 2, and, the only similarities is that they're both open world, and they both have... Actually, that is the only similarities between the two. Now, this game, when you get up close, some of the textures look a little bit ugly, and some of the structures look a bit low poly. But again, you got to consider the fact that this thing came out pretty much the moment this thing came out, and again, this thing can fit in your pocket. Like, graphics aren't everything, gameplay's more important. Just look at Minecraft, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that Minecraft is, the Minecraft engine is capable of creating much higher graphics than what it has, but it doesn't. They didn't bother trying to do that, and it's one of the most popular games. Still, even. So, what is there to say about Legend of Zelda? Its map is about the size of GTA 5's. I've not gotten very far in it yet. I did get the little thing that allows me to fly around, and I've visited 2 villages already in it, but I've only had the thing for about a day. Of course, it has all this typical backtracking that you'd expect from a Legend of Zelda game. But there's a lot more to it this time. It is a lot more about the open world exploration in this game than previous Legend of Zelda titles were. And it has a lot more things that you'd expect in a modern RPG game, too. Like the ability to steal your enemies' weapons and other goods after you kill them. Or the ability to steal, or not steal, but to, hunt animals and take their meat. Now, of course, the animals just kind of disappear, and then there's a cartoony blob of meat on the ground or something. It is still a game that a lot of kids are going to be playing, so you can't have it look all gory, I guess. But it does have that, game mechanic that they decided to put in this, which is something new for Legend of Zelda. But something, you know, the original Zelda was pretty much the trend starter for RPG games. Now it seems that with those mechanics, that they're kind of riding a trend, but they're also adding something new to it. They're making the resources regarding your weaponry incredibly scarce. Right, your weapons break pretty much within 5 minutes, and they don't respawn where you got the last one from. Right, they're hard to come by. This forces you to be more creative with how you kill your enemies. I myself am quite partial to the infinite amount of bombs that you're allowed to have, but those bombs take forever to respawn, and they can kill you if you get too close to them. So you can't rely on them either. You gotta be really creative with how you decide to kill people. At least they let you regain your arrows after you start shooting them at enemies, though. At least they let you do that. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, it is a really good game. I'm loving every minute of it. It's really addicting. I've been playing it probably for over 12 hours straight. It's pretty crazy. And I have Warframe downloading on here. I have a YouTube app on here. That's pretty much all I've got. For whatever reason, Nintendo didn't want to include a web browser on their Switch. Maybe it was to, I don't know, try to prevent people from pirating games or something. Going to websites where you can just download games for free. But what they don't realize is that all it would really take is an R4S dongle or something to do that. And I don't have one. Maybe I'll get one in the future. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Mostly I want one so that I'd be able to play homebrew games and so that I'd be able to play emulators. These things are still new. Nintendo is still making money off of these. It's not quite like buying an R4 card for the DS where Nintendo's not making money off those games anymore. They're still trying to break even on all the everything that they did to make these games. And trying to turn a profit. So, I'm going to be a little bit honest with the downloading games for a newer system. If I download them, I'm going to pay for them. But yeah, that's me just showing you my new toy that I got today. And I look forward to playing Metroid Prime 4 when Retro Studios gets finished with making it in a couple of years from now. I can't wait for that game. So, peace.